So the next type of assignment we'll look at is the discussion. So here we see a column for our Module 2 academic discussion in this course. Now discussions work the same way in that as soon as a student creates a post in the discussion, an icon appears next to their name underneath that column. Now this works the same way as the Dropbox in that you can click on the icon and it will open up a new window where you can grade that student's discussion post. However, I'm going to show you how to do this a different way because I want you to understand how to use the Rubrics tool if you happen to have those in your course. So instead of clicking on this icon next to an individual student, I'm going to click this drop-down menu in this column here and select Grade All for this assignment. Now I see a list of all of the students, and again here I can see the icon that will appear if they've posted in this discussion. So to look at a student's posts and grade them, you can click on the icon here next to a student's name and a new window pops up. Now this window is really helpful because if you scroll all the way to the bottom, it will actually collect all of the students' posts that they put in this one individual discussion, and it will show you the date on which they posted and show you their posts. So this means you don't have to go and hunt in the discussions for all of the students' posts. You can actually click on this button, and in this window you'll see every post that they contributed to this discussion. So you can give the student a score here. You can click here and give them some feedback. But before you save, you'll want to make sure that you click the Published button here. This will make sure that that feedback and the score are actually published and visible to students. It will ask you if you want to overwrite any feedback that was left before, and it will always ask you this when you leave new feedback, so you'll just want to hit Overwrite. Now we can see the score we gave the student, their percentage according to our grade scheme, and we can see that we've given them feedback because the icon changes here. Now I'm going to erase my grade, and I'm going to erase my feedback so that I can show you how to grade if you were using a rubric in the Rubrics tool. So in that scenario, we'd want to click on this assessment icon here. Now if you don't have a rubric associated with the discussion in the Rubrics tool, you just simply won't see that icon listed here. But if we do, we'll click on it, and that rubric pops up for us, where we can select students' levels and criteria, and we'll click Save. Now we'll close this window because we've saved it. And those scores have been entered in the rubric, but you can see that our grade here wasn't automatically entered. Now this is kind of a quirk in D2L. We looked at how to grade using a rubric from the Rubrics tool in the Dropbox, and that automatically entered that grade into the Grades field. In discussions, however, it unfortunately doesn't automatically enter that grade. So that just means all we need to do is go back and view our rubric here, see the total number of points in the bottom right corner, and make sure that we put that same grade in here. So now when a student sees their grade, they'll see their final total grade for the assignment, they'll see any feedback you gave them, and they'll see which levels they achieved on the rubric. So when you're finished grading, you want to make sure and hit Save here. We'll ask you if you want to save your changes, and you'll click Yes.